everybody, welcome back. I'm Mike Murtis, Gamer Logic, and today's kind of special. This video is actually our 250th video for Gamer Logic, and it's kind of unbelievable that I've actually put together 250 different types of videos for this channel. I don't know, it blows my mind how quickly the numbers start to add up and how much time and effort you put into stuff like that. But 250 is a pretty nice number for videos, so I figured I'd do something kind of special for this one and go do a return visit to Moe's Retro Video Games in Volo, Illinois. So went through and did a little tour of the store for you guys. I've done this once before, but the store's changed a little bit. It's got some different merchandise and stuff like that. And I got a different camera with a little bit more image stabilization this time, so I'm hoping that it looks a little bit better than my last video. Real quick, I did get two pickups when I went over there. I got Out of This World for the 3DO. I've been getting back into 3DO stuff lately. Out of This World's a really great game. I'll do probably a gameplay video of that sometime. And the next one is Black Hole Assault. Now this one I got really cheap, and you'll see me pick it up during the actual tour for $4.99. I've never played it. It could be really bad, but hey, it was complete in the box. It had everything with it, so I figured we'll just try it. I may do a gameplay video of that too. But anyway, this is a tour of Moe's classic retro video games. If you're in the Midwest area and you happen to be around McHenry County, check it out. It's a very cool store. The owner and his wife, very cool too. And that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's begin the tour of Moe's Retro Video Games. So here we are at Moe's Classic Video Games. This place is very, very cool. It's been around for a couple of years. It's actually more of a booth than a store, but it's a pretty large booth. This is at the Volo Auto Museum. They've got a merchandise mall that just has tons and tons of different stuff. I mean, pretty much anyone of all ages can come into this mall and find something that they may be interested in. And when I first heard about this place, it was back a couple years ago when my particular area did not have too many retro video game stores. And the review for this store was actually pretty poor. It said that the only thing the store had was Game Boy games. And when I walked into this place after deciding to check it out anyways, my jaw was completely on the floor. Bob, the owner of the store, has everything. That goes without exception. I mean, everything from the Magnavox Odyssey to the Vectrex to Atari stuff. This guy has everything. And you're just taking a look at one of his many glass display cases here that has all sorts of games like Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, as well as like Neo Geo Pocket stuff. Of course, he's got some Xbox games, as you can see there. Those can be considered retro. There is a Super Nintendo clone. Right now he's got it playing Spy Hunter. Nice little collection of N64 games. As you can see, he's got a lot of box stuff for 64 stuff. He's got some import 64 stuff too on the other side. WC&W Nitro, what a horrible game. Daikatana, the game that killed John Romero's career. Star Wars Episode 1. Hercules. I've never played it, but I hear that game is quite terrible for the Nintendo 64. And we go over to the next booth here, and here you're looking at a couple strategy guides. He's got some miscellaneous stuff here, some current and some older stuff. At the very bottom of the stack, he actually has a Soul Calibur Japanese strategy guide for $8, which I thought is pretty cool. This was a Samsung product that they put out that came with a TV that had its own speaker set with it. That thing was pretty cool. Funkoland used to sell them like crazy. Here we are looking at the PS1 games. These are new and pre-owned. They're a little mixed in here. I believe the bottom ones are the new. Some decent stuff here. All of it sealed, which is pretty cool. And I think he's got a copy of, Alundra 2 here. I thought about picking that one up, but I decided against it. For some reason, I thought that was Working Designs games, but maybe that was just the first one. I'm not sure. MechWarrior 2, that game was fantastic. Now this one's new. I'm not sure where he got this from, or if he had it laying around somewhere and he pulled it out of his house. But this is a Genesis kiosk, essentially. As you can see, this is the game changer right there. I think it takes up to 5 or 6 games. The Genesis is plugged in there, and you can reset and switch the games. It's still got a basic Genesis controller. That's kind of neat there. Jurassic Park, The Incredible Hulk. There you go, Sega Demo System. It's pretty cool. It's got a little Hitachi TV up there. Now this is one of his tall standing glass cases. He's got a lot of stuff in this. He's changed some stuff around, so not all the stickers are accurate to what's in there. But you know, you got your PS2 sports games that has kind of got in its own category, which they all should be. Miscellaneous PlayStation 2 stuff, which I guess you can kind of consider a retro system. And the back here, this is what I was talking about. He's got some Nintendo 64 import stuff. There's Bomberman and Goemon, Legend of the Mystical Ninja locally here. Some more PS2 stuff. There's Dragon Quest game, Kingdom Hearts. Some more PlayStation stuff here. WCW Mayhem, which wasn't too bad. Ugh, there's WCW Nitro. Oh god, there's Forsaken. Some more sealed stuff there. Unfortunately, the glass is there, so I can't really zoom in too much on it. This camera doesn't work too nice for that. Some more stuff up here. One of those EB Games controller bundles. Now it gets a little tight over here, so I kind of got to zoom in close to stuff, but this tower of NES games is huge. I mean, if you're looking for a particular NES game, then chances are he probably has it. You're probably gonna definitely pay a little bit more for it than you will online, but if you're interested in the physical copy of the game, its characteristics and stuff, and you really want it right away, then this is the place to go. All sorts of classics here. Lots of hard to find stuff too. I was looking at a Lone Ranger there that isn't too common. There's a Karate Kid, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Oh god. Some zappers. Can't go wrong with zappers. And the Power Glove. Again, it gets a little tight here, so kind of back up against the wall here, but this is some more Nintendo 64 stuff. He's got like the expansion packs, the generic expansion packs, some cables and stuff. Here's some of his TURBOGRAFX-CD as well as PC Engine stuff. He's got some cartridge-based stuff, or HuCard-based stuff, I should say, as well as some CD-based stuff too. Some decent stuff in there. Looks like we got some more GameCube games down here. And we got that red sight, which is kind of interesting. I thought it was actually the whole gun. I actually was thinking about buying that thing just because I thought it was kind of cool, but decided to hold off. That little car you see there is actually a Gran Turismo 2 t-shirt. That's kind of interesting that it's in the shape of a car. Go down. This is the 3DO bundle, and this is actually where I found Out of This World, which I picked up today, which again, it's just a fantastic game. 3DO Game Secrets books, both 1 and 2, the 3DO sampler CD, the little adapter that he's got on the very bottom of the screen here, that actually lets you play Super NES controllers on it, which is kind of cool. Some 6-button 3DO controllers. He has a lot of these, so if you're looking for some 3DO controllers with 6 buttons, he does have them. They go anywhere from like 10 to 19 bucks, I believe. So if you're interested in them, let me know. Some more controller extension cables, so this is kind of more of the controller aisle here. Some more miscellaneous stuff, AC adapters for Game Boy, Super Game Boy, some more 3DO Pro pads, which is key if you want to play Super Street Fighter 2 on the 3DO. Down here we got some Dreamcast stuff. He's got some miscellaneous stuff. He's actually got a lot of import stuff for the Dreamcast too that I don't think I showed here. He may have not had it in the store at the very moment. And let's move on here. Now this shelf, well, the one I was talking about was literally right behind me, is right here. He's got all sorts of stuff like Atari and Intellivision. Got loads of Sega stuff in the store. Tons of Master System games. If you're looking for it, he's got it. All sorts of box Sega games in the glass display case here, which is pretty awesome. Nice Nice little 6-button fighter stick, the Genesis. We go over here, and there's just a slew of different controllers. And this does not have any more PlayStation Japanese games in it. This has got like Link stuff, some Atari stuff. There is I believe the first expansion for the ColecoVision. That'll play Atari games, I think. We got to talk to Maximum RD to confirm that one. And more Game Gear stuff, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is like the SNES sports section where the sports games are banished to. Miscellaneous AC adapters and paddles if you're looking for things to connect your system, as well as 32X. And he's got a multitude of different systems. There's that Magnavox Odyssey. If the thing did more than just shoot beams of light, I'd probably pick one up. This is the display case of Super Nintendo stuff. There is a wheel there, but there's a Shadowrun there with instruction manual. No box, but great game. Pilot Wings, Jurassic Park, Monopoly. Here's some box stuff like Outlander, Revolution X, Phalanx, which is awesome. The Hunt for the Red October. Pool. Enforcers. WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. Royal Rumbles tonight. Judge Dredd. I am the law. More miscellaneous controller stuff. So if you look around this place, you can really find some good deals. There's a power pad. I didn't even notice that when I was actually in the store. Miscellaneous controllers. So if you're looking for a controller for something, this is really the place to go. Next up, we got some more Super Nintendo games on the other side of the glass case. Tetris 2, Top Gear, Pinball Dreams, good game. Oh, Lawnmower Man, not so good. R-Type, which is great. Down here we got some more box stuff, Out of This World. $10 for that, that's actually a pretty good deal. Bubsy 2, what could possibly go wrong? Lost Vikings 2, love the first one, don't remember if I played the second one. Mortal Kombat, Control Pad, Clue, Nintendo, decent game. Space Invaders, Bazooka Blitzkrieg, Jungle Strike, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventure. I love how Pac-Man's just kind of screaming on the hang glider there. And what else we got here? I kind of already talked about these controllers here, but here's just a quick overview of all of them. The other side, more controllers. I love this sign. If he decides that he's going to close the store down or whatever, I totally got to ask him if I can get that sign, because I'd love to hook that up in the arcade room. Look at all these Sega Saturn games. Yeah, there's a lot of sports stuff, but he's got a lot of other stuff too. Some good ones. A lot of good Capcom stuff. What do we got down here? Decent stuff. A little hard to read, unfortunately, but that again is the joys of the flip. Ooh, pinball game for Saturn. Ah, Sega CD. One of these days I gotta vamp up my Sega CD collection. There's Road Rash, Dark Wizard, Chuck Rock. Ooh, Crisscross. Rate my video. And this is where I found the Black Hole Assault. Very interesting looking. Cover art looks like it's from an Atari game, but $4.99, it's sealed. I'll buy it. Why not? And here's some Jaguar titles. Double Dragon. Towers 2, which is actually pretty rare from what I understand. Zool 2. Multi-tap adapters. Jaguar controllers. And again, just a quick look at some of the very cool neon signs. He's got Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, and Saturn 3DO, and that's it for now, guys. Have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. Peace.
Gamer Logic.